Beer pong, flip cup, and various card games are just some of the common drinking games played amongst college kids across the country.
That's what I'm talking about, baby!
The stress of classes and schoolwork gives students incentives and excuses for a type of stress reliever. The chosen activity? Binge drinking. Binge drinking is defined as drinking heavily over a short period of time or drinking continuously over a number of days or weeks. Most students say that going out and drinking is a way of escaping all the pressures of their academic schedule.
Why do you think most college students go out and drink on the weekends?
To have a good time. Basically, it's just a social activity.
Because there's nothing else to do. So they go out to the bars and they booze and have fun.
Why not? What else are you supposed to do on the weekends? Sit around, do homework? No, you go out drinking.
What's the price for this escape? It's not just a loss of money and a bad hangover. Nausea, vomiting, and memory loss are just some of the short-term effects of binge drinking. Binge drinking can lead to future health problems as well.
It varies from person to person. Certainly somebody can pass out or black out. Passing out is when they are unconscious. Blacking out is you're fully conscious, you're still walking and talking, but you have absolutely no recall the next day. It's kind of called like alcohol-induced amnesia, okay? Mm-hmm. So a person could black out, could pass out. If a person has passed out, it's really important that if you're there, you get them on their side. So if they vomit, they don't inhale it and aspirate it and die. So if they do throw up, it comes out this way. And if you're really concerned about them, if you can't wake them up, if their breathing is really shallow and lingered and long, you definitely want to get help because they could have alcohol poisoning.
Okay.
The effects of binge drinking can continue after the next morning. Along with physical and psychological dependencies to alcohol, severe brain and liver damage are results of binge drinking. Liver disease and psoriasis are the most common long-term effects of binge drinking.
It can be fatal. It can cause cirrhosis of the liver. It can enlarge your liver. You can get pancreatitis, which can be a fatal disease if you are diagnosed with pancreatitis and you do consume alcohol. That can kill you. It can have problems with your brain. There's a syndrome that can happen that actually a form of dementia can set in.
Knowing all the effects of binge drinking, do you think it will be a problem for our generation?
No, I think our generation will be fine. We just like to have fun,
I think it's a large problem. Everybody is going to become huge alcoholics and fail out of school, and they're not going to get a job, and they become bums on the street.
I think the only problem will be is if we ever run out of alcohol.
Binge drinking can be controlled through various methods. Starting with a non-alcoholic drink and setting limits are helpful to control the amount a person may drink in a sitting. Another successful method is using a spacer, which is having a non-alcoholic beverage in between drinks. Peer pressure is something that students should try to avoid as well.
If somebody is suffering from binge drinking and drinking, a lot continuously and needs help, usually rehab would be the place for them. We have a whole list of different places with different insurance companies, what's accepted, what's not accepted. Right up the street from us in Tully, which is about 15-20 minutes away, is a really premier place called Tully Hill, and we've had students go there. It's a fantastic facility.
Binge drinking is something that has been associated with college students throughout the years. Binge drinking can lead to serious health problems, both physical and psychological. It can be controlled through various methods such as spacers and a slow drinking pace. There are centers for those who cannot control their binge drinking. I'm Drew Lipp, and this has been a CSTV production. Thank you and good night.